Sorry that this is two different parts. My Elgato was having a freak out. I'm like, can't have that, because that's terrifying. Yeah, the video was fine. It was, on the recorder itself, it was glitching up a lot. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should reset my Elgato. And I did. Sure, we'll put Ash there for now.
You shall be obliterated.
I know, I'm terrified of you, Edelgard.
Take you out so fast you will not have a chance to lament.
And she's trying to hit Dimitri, who has a perfect evasion against you. Okay.
Where did that attack come from? If we do not find out, we have no chance of avoiding it.
It's coming from her.
We're in danger. Advance with caution.
9 for Mercedes. Yeah, her, or Marianne. I believe that attack is based off a magic stat she has. I could be wrong.
Saw it coming. Foolish.
Okay, 25% shot to hit you, didn't. We have 140% shot to crit.
Swear it wasn't in vain.
Oh no, Ash. Oh, Ragnarok, 11% shot to hit. Yeah, that's fine. You were gonna hit us anyways. Gremory. That might hit. Thankfully, it didn't. The best solution to this would be taking out the archer. Also, meteor. Right, you're a spell. Okay, well, first things first. Who are we taking out? Got a better shot at taking you out. We couldn't get a crit. Crap. Ah, sure. Use your last floor on.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Way forward.
Because you shouldn't be.
I expect no less.
Oh, problem is, we do that, we're putting him right in the lion's den. I was not intending for that joke, but it happened. And there we go. Time to play coward a bit and clean up this area. Because I'm pretty... what I want to do is I want to get Byleth off that, put Ash there for a bit, and then we'll have everyone else move up.
I'll keep moving forward.
Okay, in that case, we're going to back off for a bit. I don't want to put him there. We'll have... Oh wait, no, crap! I didn't need to do that. It was a waste. Use the gambit. Mercedes, you are going to be pretty much strictly the healer at this point in the game.
Thanks for that.
I'm just debating if it's better to put him in the fray. I'm going to do a dumb. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm going to do is wrong. You attack first, Ash, and you got the 100%. Go for it.
I must steel myself.
This is not necessarily the best course of action, though. That's why I'm regretting this.
That grotesque creature was Edelgard. If she is prepared to transform her very body to fight for this future of hers, then I have no choice but to defeat her, even if it costs me my life. We must defend the present. After all, it is all that we truly have. This battle is over.
And boom, splashdown.
If you must.
Keep your expectations in check.
As I expected.
Please don't.
sacrifices at hand and cannot see the future ramifications at stake. We must bury them. We must trample our past underfoot and move onward to a brighter tomorrow.
You sure about that? Yep, now everyone's gonna start funneling into us now. That was one of the bigger problems about doing this kind of strategy. That's fine, we can survive this. We just have to pretty much play like point guard at this point. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me right now. If another meteor hits him, he's dead. I need to I'll probably have to rewind time. Yeah, I have to rewind time. Crap. That's fine. I'll just take back a dumb thing.
Leave it to me.
I'd be honored.
Leave it to me. Saw it coming.
Even if that hit, that wouldn't hurt. Oh, freaking hell. No! Come on!
I won, didn't I?
That's fine. Hit Sylvain for a bit. He can take it. I hate you so much. I need to restart. Not restart, but I need to rewind time again. I'm not letting her die.
Ready when you are. Prepare yourself. I aim for greatness.
Well met. Leave it to me.
I'd be honored.
Yeah, I might as well just start funneling them in a bit.
In the name of justice. I won't falter.
I'm glad I can count on you.
I'll do my best.
Thanks.
What's the plan?
Quite helpful.
Onward.
I'll cut through.
That's better.
I'm your girl. At your service.
Yeah, please keep hitting Dimitri when he can dodge perfectly. Yeah, Marianne's fine.
Too slow.
I was about to say, are you freaking kidding me? A 19% shot? Yeah, let's just start funneling them in a bit. If they start approaching us, we can pretty much outweigh them in numbers alone.
What's my strategy?
Alright, first things first. Actually, I need to move people slightly. Just hit him with a sword.
Alright, next.
Yeah, it's not great, but you do what you do.
Who's next?
Excuse me.
I must continue my training.
That's a really good level up. I want to invoke them moving a bit, so that's why I'm like being super cautious about this. Wait, we should have just used... Oh, frick. We should have just used the normal heal. Please get a crit. That was not a crit.
Much appreciated.
Hash got a heal.
I'm sorry.
Move everyone up. I'm actually really decent at chess, believe it or not.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That would be suitable. Dimitri has a perfect evasion. Marianne, though, on the other hand, does not. Good. That was the opportunity I was waiting for. Dimitri, you're gonna be the decoy here.
I won't be deterred. I swear it wasn't in vain.
Oh, heck yeah.
As soon as we can start funneling them in, we're fine. Try to get rid of him just so we can just have some more free range on how we're gonna be doing stuff. Wait. Well. Move you up then. Marianne, you're gonna play defensively. Wait. I'm a freaking genius. How much does it still have left in it? Oh, it still has a lot left in it. Yeah, just kill that guy outright.
Without power, who can you protect?
True. And now, when we're almost ready to start unleashing everything, we'll start throwing people into the
You're too kind.
throne room a bit more heavily.
Mom needs you upstairs.
Okay. I didn't make a timestamp, so I don't know where the hell I stopped, and, yeah, sorry, we're gonna keep that all in. Okay, now we are going to start funneling people so hard into this throne room to, take on Edelgard.
Too slow.
Her herself isn't hard, it's just her additional units are hard. Okay, if we keep Marianne in a group, she shouldn't be able to get hit too hard. Ugh. Freaking mages, I hate them at times. Okay. Silence you. Pretty sure Ash can't hit from where he is. No, he can't. So in that case, yeah, let's just start funneling everyone in.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're not gonna live.
So, if she
Okay, we've seen this. Skip that.
take me if you must.
There we go. And there we go. Mercedes got a maxed out face stat.
I've made good progress.
A white tone flare, which basically gets her critical up. Any kind of flare skill gets her gets anyone a +20 to crit from where they stand. So now we are going to play super dangerous, and we're going to throw Marianne straight into the fray of everything else. Now, hopefully we didn't screw anything up.
Souls are caught up in the sacrifices at hand and cannot see the future ramifications.
We've seen that. This is what I'm scared about. Because everyone's going to start funneling in too, and they're going to show up a lot faster now.
Another victory.
That's the mages I'm worried about. $16 damage. 44. Come on, that's half. That's a half. That's less than half percent time.
Now,
I read that. I said that way wrong. That's less than 50. Come on. That was gonna hit for. That one didn't hit. Okay. That was probably gonna hit. That's fine. I do not like this setup right now, because you are literally going ham on him. If an armade shows up, we're screwed.
the lower levels. Will they ever stop coming? General, calm down. Get control of the stairwells. Cut off the enemy's entry point.
Yeah, soon enough. Or, in my case, we won't do it at all. Okay, before anything, let's focus on the healing aspect. Move everyone to the back side of the room so we can all just pretend like nothing's happening. You're gone.
It wasn't in vain.
I'm impressed.
Marianne doesn't have to move back.
Thanks for that.
You're going out first. No way in hell I'll give you around the battlefield when you have potential,
It was the only way.
a potential way of killing the flying units. Less damage here.
You have
Not that that's gonna matter.
pity.
A Grimmy versus a Grimmery. And of course then that's gonna win. Ah, crap. A little bit of injury, but that we could sustain that. Fortify. That's way too risky. Actually, yeah, we'll have the flying units move up. Because we're going to pretty much go right for Edelgard's throat at this point. Sylvain, you're going to be in a really weird situation, but you'll be fine. This much I can guarantee. Sure. %1 shot to hit.
Not quite.
As they come, me. Just don't get panicked. This is nothing. You've done much worse in this game before. That is actually true. I've done much harder fights in this game. Well, now that we have the opportunity... that's not great. What else do we have that could probably do a good job? Actually, pretty much nothing. Great.
Nice try.
I'm gonna keep you there. Dimitri, you're gonna be using all your force.
To be changed beyond all recognition. That is what lies at the end of the ideals you serve so diligently. I have no pity for one such as you. If that is the
I think she's asking for pity.
then you deserve no compassion.
First health bar gone. Oh, that was Dimitri's level up. Whoops. Okay, let's have everyone else try to stop the attacking front. Thank you, Marianne. You are a freaking lifesaver right now.
Forgive me.
Amazing.
All of these guys are terrifying me. So to that, you guys gotta just disappear for a bit.
I'm still here.
Violet, you're gonna go up. Felix, you're gonna play defender. Everyone's gonna huddle in a corner. You're gone.
All for our future.
All for everyone.
That took too much effort. I can always depend on you.
Oh, this actually works so well in my favor now. This might be super risky, but I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I want to make sure that these two can't move for the most part. Unless that affects in a square? No, it affects in a straight line. Never mind. That's fine. It lessens the blow very, very heavily. Damn! She still got 2 more health bars, though. Okay! 1 more health bar! That's fine. That's fantastic.
Is that it?
Dorothy could have jumped in, but that's fine.
Maybe
This might be the smoothest run of this fight I've had in a while, then. Not for that to work. That's fine. Come on, Sylvain. I think they're only gonna go for 2. Yeah, good. In that case, Dimitri, can you straight up? No, you can't. Okay, cool. Brave Lance. Holy crap! I did not expect Happy to get the final kill, or final shot, but she did. Way to go, Happy. We just finished the game. Holy crap, we just finished the game.
It is over.
Now, please, for the love of God, let nothing happen to the recording. MVP was Dimitri. Got a fair amount of cutscenes to still go through though. God, that's taking so much restraint for him. You know it. We did it, Dimitri. Don't. Just let it be, Dimitri.
A rising flame was alight as the flow of time carved a new history for Fodlan. The long reign of the Adrestian Empire finally met its end when the imperial capital, the city of Enbar, collapsed. After 5.5 years of war, a new age was set to begin.
God, it really was 5.5 years, wasn't it?
With Fodlan united as the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, Archbishop Rhea, still weak from her imprisonment, stepped down from her position. The Church of Seiros began to take the needed steps to reorganize. Prince Dimitri formally ascended the throne, beginning his reign as the king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, which now included former Alliance and Imperial territories. Texts from the time claimed that the one who guided the king as he sought to create a world free from oppression became the new Archbishop of the Church of Seiros.
Yep, and that's us. If you remember what Rhea said, she left all of her heirlooms and stuff to us. And now, we get a little bit of a fun ending. And an ending you guys probably didn't expect a whole lot of it. Remember how back in the day, they said whoever met two people on the God's Tower would be living their life for the rest of their lives? You guys will figure out what happens.
I'm afraid that will not do, Archbishop. We are in the process of forging a new age. As the heir to the power of Sophis, it is your duty to lead the people of Fodlan. Rhea has entrusted the Church of Seiros to you. You must have agreed to that, yes? All of Fodlan, noble and commoner alike, is watching your every move. You cannot abandon your post now. The people would feel betrayed. Rhea imparted this role to you, and you are the only one who can fulfill it and accomplish all that must be done.
That is true.
Do you think anyone will permit you to shrink from this noble duty?
A little harsh words, though, isn't it?
I am sworn to help you as best I can. That sometimes requires brutal honesty. Believe me, I am just as overburdened as you. But I will not abandon this. Where you go, I follow.
You promise, man?
Yes. For whatever centuries may yet be ours, I will always remain by your side. That is why I hope you will accept this.
Hello.
I will just come out with it. I love you deeply. Will you marry me? Since
Why
you
not?
are already tied
I mean,
my
we've
fate to yours,
already
I
fought
cannot
like
help but
wars
imagine
together.
How lovely it would be to exchange wedding vows with you. But there is one thing I want to make sure you understand beyond any doubt. I'm not proposing to you out of a sense of duty, nor a desire to perpetuate our bloodline. I want this because I am in love with you. I cannot conceive of a world without you in it. If you feel the same, will you do me the honor of joining your life with mine? You will. Then allow me to renew my pledge. From this day forward, I will always be at your side. Through good or ill fortune, through the greatest of joys and the worst of woes. No matter how daunting the task, I will be there.
Thank you, Sedif. That makes me really happy, actually.
We must always remember our duty to the people, even if it is at the expense of our happiness. We should wait to announce our marriage until Fodlan's stability is restored. And with the thought of that day in mind, we must now return to our work.
Do we really have to? Why not just chill here for a bit?
There are people waiting outside your office. Courage, my love. Let us go forth and face the world together.
You got it. And with that, the credits roll. Holy crap, this LP took forever to do. You're probably thinking like, oh, it probably didn't take that long, did it? No, it took surprisingly a lot longer than some people think. But, you know, I guess my thoughts as like an overall project slash game. This one definitely helps you get into a lot more of the older Fire Emblem games, but also staying true to a more common and casual audience of the game series. God, if you own a Switch, if you own a Switch and you are a fan of RPGs or just chess and stuff in general, pick up this game. This game is great. We're not even done the LP. And to be fair, I don't have plans of doing the LP right off the bat, or like doing the rest of the LP right off the bat. I want to give you guys some time to digest this game and see it as it is. You know, try it yourself. Try different combinations. Try a ton of different things. The music's phenomenal. The fights and storyline, although a little bland, like you could theoretically do not infinite, but like pretty darn close to like over 100 combinations of stuff that you probably never tried before. And with that being said, this marks the end of the first route of Fire Emblem Three Houses. We haven't seen the half of this game. The reason I chose this route, believe it or not, was because it's the most bland and the most generic. Does not make it a bad route though. This is a really good route for those who are just, you know, trying to get into Fire Emblem and don't know a whole lot of it. Or at least that's what I would recommend, because obviously this was my first route I ever did when this game came out. And, I definitely tried a lot of different things in this run-through that I never did in other run-throughs. So, I mean, I've been definitely gaining a lot of likes and stuff from people who just been watching this LP, and I hope you guys like it a lot more now that I've kind of explained a little bit more of it. As I guess it kind of goes without saying that, you know, this is probably one of my most played Switch games. I believe this is in my top row of the most times played. Or it's in the top 5, I believe. I don't see that changing anytime soon. This game is a great game to revisit when you're just like, you know, maybe you're waiting for a new game to come out, or maybe if you're just, you know, curious how you could do things differently. I'm not really that creative, but I've definitely learned how to do a couple things. And also, just in traditional Fire Emblem style, we get a little epilogue for each character that was a main part of our fights. So we got a little thing for Happy here. I am literally reading this as I'm talking, so it's not that easy for me. But yeah, no, holy hell. And this, I'm not gonna lie, this might have been the longest LP in my recording history right now. In the sense of, this took well over a couple years to make and develop for you guys. And within the time of the game coming out and me recording the first couple episodes of it, I have freaking played the game several times through. I've done several stream playthroughs of it. And I pretty much have mostly everything unlocked. There's only like a handful of things I've never unlocked. But with that being said, we get the old Fire Emblem anthem playing in the background, so I'll boost this up a little bit for you guys. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a little weird because like this also took, once again, like I think a good year or so to record for me. A lot of hiatuses, a lot of stuff like happened. But I'm pretty sure you guys all enjoyed it. And it's gonna be all uploaded within the span of a little bit under 3 months. So yes, this has actually been one of the most interesting games I've ever Let's Played, because I've seen so many people, well, so many people throw me shade, more or less. There was a lot of shade thrown in the comment section about me. But, you know, I will come out and say it. We are doing the other houses. We'll be even doing the secret house. And when I say secret house, I do not mean the DLC house. Even though I will cover the DLC house. I do also have some theories about things, and I don't know how people are going to interpret this, but for those who don't know, the world of Fire Emblem, it's all connected, I believe. Like, Path of Radiance, Path of Radiance, Shadows of Valentia, and I believe even Fire Emblem Awakening is connected. Like, all of them are connected in some way, shape, or form. I believe, in this regards, Sedith and Flame, I believe it to be true, because it's not confirmed, but might have been descendants of Milla and Tiki. You're probably thinking, you know, whoa, what's all this Fire Emblem shenanigans to begin with? For those who don't know, Tiki is Fire Emblem 1's first Malachite. And the fact is, and I'm going based off pure speculation, that Rhea also is considered the Immaculate One, and she turns into a giant dragon. There will be stuff later in the game, which we won't spoil here, but I will say right now, I feel like it's very likely that they are descended from Milla and not Tiki. Even though Tiki, I would assume Milla is a descendant from Tiki, because Tiki's like the crown princess of the, I believe, oh, how do you pronounce that again? Isn't it, the Malachites? The Malachites? Not Malachites. And it's just that feeling I can't shake. The hair and, like, the ears, for the most part, are the biggest giveaway. And I don't want to say about the ears, but I don't know. It's definitely more Milla than Duma, or probably Duma, too, because isn't Duma also a descendant of them, too, because of how it worked? I don't know. I'm going based off, like, my own personal theory, and it's not founded by anything besides the green hair and a couple other similar traits that they share. But I want to know if you guys think the same way. If you guys think that Tiki and all of these people are related in some way, shape, or form. I would probably say Sophis is probably the direct correlation of Tiki, because Sophis was the one who... Oh, frick. I don't think we actually know that, do we? Well, slight spoilers. Sophis was the one who birthed Rhea, and that's why Rhea does certain things when Sophis is dropped by name. And I really love this rendition of the Fire Emblem theme in general. You know, it's kind of sad that, like, I like the Fire Emblem theme, but it's also one of those times where it's like, it's weird. Alright, Ignots and Flame have the highest affinity. The pairing up here is actually based off the highest affinity, I believe. I didn't think Ignots and Flame shared a lot of affinity together. Or is it kind of picked by random? I think it's just picked by random. God, I cannot read all that. I'm going to save that just so I can read that later. The Whirly Artist and the Soundless Princess. Or Priestess. Hey, Dedue! You did your fair share of stuff, and you pretty much did nothing. The loyal vassal of Demetrius spent his life in service of the king, blah blah blah. Yeah, a lot of this is also just stock text because, for those who don't know, Fire Emblem actually does have a lot of stock text. Wow. Wow. And that's been a lot of battles. Wow, that's a lot of text too. Oh, at least, yeah, at least Gilbert returned to his wife. Ingrid, the stalwart knight? I think I read that wrong. So, with that being said, though, well, a lot of things being said, I pretty much at a loss of words, because this was pretty much a 75+ hour game, and the fact that I pretty much started from scratch was a nightmare. But I will say this right now, for those who are curious, the following playthroughs of Fire Emblem, meaning every other playthrough we will ever do, is going to be based off my most recent New Game Plus mode. And yes, there's New Game Plus mode, and it changes quite a lot between playthroughs, and I definitely want to show off a lot of it. But as I said, we are not doing that even remotely. We are gonna we're gonna take our darn time and wait for that to come up. Because from here on in, Fire Emblem, I won't lie, is going to be a side Let's Play that I'll be working on from time to time. I won't necessarily go out of my way and go like, okay, well, I'm taking this many days to go record this. I'll kind of do it as I need it. But does that mean it's not going to be a main series LP by any stretch? Oh yeah, no, definitely not. It's going to be, like, each individual house will also have its own individual playlist. Like, the Blue Lions will have its own playlist. And that'll carry on all the way up to Azure Moon. When we do Golden Deer, when we do Black Eagles, they will all have their separate playlist. But I will also make a complete playlist for those who are completely insane enough to watch this pretty much played over and over again. Every single playlist will be conjoined into one. And, I mean, if you guys like that enough, you guys can get more and more. But I actually implore some of you guys to, like, try some of the older Fire Emblem games, too, because, I was recently playing through, or not recently, but I was, helping a friend play through Fire Emblem 7, I believe. Fire Emblem Binding Blade. And you might be surprised of how wacky and fun the stories are in those games. With this, we're going to get copyrighted because there's going to be a song playing that is Nintendo's rights and etc, etc, so I will mute it for those credits. And it's going to play right now, I believe. I was going to wait for it. Yep, that's a copyrighted song. Sorry guys, you don't get to hear the lovely song. If you guys want to look it up, because I'm not going to run the risk of you guys hearing this, if you guys want to look it up, it is the Edge of Dawn end credits scene. And it is a lot different between the opening cutscene and the... it's a lot different between the opening cutscene and the original game in general. Or, well, in the end game. There's a lot of things that, you know, if you listen to it, you'll contemplate over. You'll definitely sit down and just go like, wow, this actually means a whole lot. Sorry. This means a whole different meaning to me now that I actually played the game and I understand certain things. Hell, every time I hear this song, it does have different meanings for me, even if I haven't played the game in a while. It is one of the few songs I will say, you know, probably sit down and listen to. Like, have some debates with your friends, have some conflicting viewpoints that you may or may not have about it entirely. It is a great song, and the Edge of Dawn in general is such a good reamping of the Fire Emblem songs in general that we all know. Because if people don't know, Fire Emblem has not always, I think Path of Radiance and a couple of the other games have swapped up the themes. But in Path of Radiance, there was a different song. But in Dawn of Radiance, I believe it kept the same old Fire Emblem song. And the Fire Emblem song has been in the history's timeline since the very first game. What was I talking about? Yeah, it's been in the series since the very first, and it's even in the Fire Emblem Heroes game where it's every time you boot up the game, it's in the it's in the opening lobby. And fun fact is, for Fire Emblem Heroes, because this game came out forever ago, and Fire Emblem Heroes is the greatest hits of Fire Emblem, you can actually get Byleth as a recruitable unit in Fire Emblem Heroes. You can also get a lot of costumes for the characters, but there are other characters from Three Houses, like Mercedes is in Heroes, Lastidia is in Heroes, Lastidia is in Heroes. I want to say, frick, who else is in Heroes? Dimitri, okay, all the house leaders, yeah, Dimitri, Claude, and Edelgard are all in Fire Emblem Heroes. Mercedes, Raphael, and oh god, there's a couple other characters I'm not thinking of right now. Lastidia. Oh, brain, come on now. Petra's in Fire Emblem Heroes. Ingrid is in Fire Emblem Heroes, and I believe Sylvain's in Fire Emblem Heroes. Felix is also in Fire Emblem Heroes. So if you guys are ever interested about Fire Emblem Heroes, yeah, it's actually really fun. It's a good spin-off Fire Emblem game. So if you don't want to play, or even if you don't have enough money to play a main series Fire Emblem game, that's a great way to get introduced to a lot of the characters that a lot of fans will probably love and probably defend for a lot of them. Because I know people still defend, like, Erica. Erica is a really great hero from Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, which is Fire Emblem 8, I believe. Even Lynn's from Fire Emblem 7, I believe. And every character that didn't have an original voice, or didn't have a voice, because at the time, you know, stuff was limited, because it was mostly on the GBA systems for us North American players, while the Japanese players got Fire Emblems 1 to 6 on various different consoles, because Fire Emblem 1 was on the Super Famicom, or not the Super Famicom, the original Famicom. 2 was also on the original Famicom. 3 onwards was on the Super Nintendo until Fire Emblem 6, and then Fire Emblem 6 was, I believe, on the Game Boy Advance. And then from 7 onwards we got them, so North American audience will definitely know a lot of the different games. Also, I completely skipped the voice actors and stuff. I want to actually bring a special note that Patrick Stewart was in this game, and I'm gonna botch his name. I feel so bad for him because I can never remember his name for the life of me when I'm not looking at it. Oh, English voice actors. Here we go. I want to put out. There we go. Jose Gize. I cannot pronounce his name. I'm so sorry, dude. He's a YouTuber / streamer, so go check out his streams and stuff. Like, he's a great guy. He's very funny too. Oh wow. Hold on. Oh wow, they actually added all the DLC stuff too. Also, oh god, I just completely forgot it. Ingrid's voice actor is also an actress that I've been following a little bit too closely, in all honesty, because I've been very interested in her game cameo stuff that she does. And the next Let's Play, or at least one of the couple of next Let's Plays we're going to be doing, is going to have her voice actress in the game. So for those who are curious, like, oh, what's the game? I will not tell you. You guys are going to sit down on my YouTube and figure out what the next LP is going to be. And with that, the Edge Dawn is over, so we'll put the music back on. I believe a couple of the other characters too, because not Claude's voice actor, Dimitri's voice actor, Chris Hansen, I believe. Once again, I really wish I wrote this stuff down. If they like somehow message me or see this video, I will apologize profusely to them. But he's also a very good, very well-known actor when it comes to anime and stuff. If you guys have ever seen Gundam, he was the voice of Athrun, I believe. And I believe one of the characters who did K-On! Was also in this game, and I can't remember which K-On! Character for the life of me right now. And like, I guess that kind of shows more, like, I'm just trying to fill in credits right now. That kind of just shows more of a, like, I'm a fan of voice actors. Hell, I actually want to become I mean, I kind of am a pseudo voice actor. I don't know, I haven't really done a whole lot of stuff. But I mean, I've definitely been trying. I've definitely been interested in the fact that, you know, what one could do with many voices and what one could do with a lot of time and practice. But it's also like voice control, voice alterations, and how much you do stuff with that. And I'm not gonna lie, the voice cast did an amazing job in this game, because I could definitely feel a lot of like the more veteran characters, or at least the veterans that I'm aware of, because I follow their Twitter way too closely. Ingrid's voice actor, I could feel like the emotion in all of her kind of voices. I could feel the emotion in even Felix's voice actor. I feel like he does a fantastic job. Dimitri does a great job, because I think Dimitri's voice actor has been he's been like doing voice acting for a while now. Well, Gundam Seed Destiny and stuff, like that's like 2002, I believe. So it's been like well over 2 decades for him. I also believe Claude's voice actor, he's been a voice actor for a fairly long time now too. I don't know. I shouldn't gush about people, because I'm gonna feel so sad if like they just somehow, like, if they randomly stumble across this. It's just like, wow, this guy's a really weird dude. It's like, yeah, I apologize. I don't know. It'd be nice to like at least talk to one, maybe have like a heart-to-heart situation, because okay, sorry. Go into Jose freaking, I'm never pronouncing his name right. I apologize. His voice actor has his own YouTube and Twitch channel, as I said, plus their Twitters, and most of the people who do voice actor stuff have their own Twitters. He has done a sit-down with Dorothea / Shamir's voice actress, and they've done a meme compilation of just like, you know, what kind of memes have people made with Fire Emblem Three Houses. And that was a riot. Like, people like those in general are just riots. I love having the knowledge of people who do stuff like that are just loving and caring folks. And, you know, that might not personally beseat them as a personal life situation, but like, you know, at least in the sense that like they have knowledge of the world and not completely sublimed to their own egotistical glory. It's kind of also why I kind of vibe with a lot of Dorothea stuff in general, because Dorothea, although not my favorite character out of the bunch in this game in particular, she definitely has a lot of vibes of just like, you know, hey, this isn't going to be forever. Like, this is a temporary thing. How do I more or less transfer this into a more useful skill? And we're definitely not going to see a lot of that until later, because the Black Eagles run is actually going to be the second run, but it's going to be a very weird run of how I do things. These credits are long. What the hell? I have run out of topics outside of gushing about voice actors. No! Why would you do this? That's also like the limit of like what I can do with my voice right now. I haven't really tried to do a whole lot of different stuff. Chinese sample and traditional stuff. Yay! It's watching an Ubisoft credits effectively. Freaking goes on for about 5 hours. They're not 5 hours. That's definitely an exaggeration. Jeez. So, actually, what is the longest credit sequence I've ever sat through?
Have through Marvel credits?
What?
Marvel movie credits?
Okay, well, not kind of movies, kind of games.
I don't know.
Also, surprise guest in my recording.
Hi, everyone.
Should I say who you are? No.
No.
Okay. Personal and private property. By
Man of mystery.
you do not sound like a man.
Yeah, but they don't come out.
I don't know. I think people can generally tell. Yay! The credits are over. This apparently the copyrights were updated. This right, because of the updates and stuff. They could have just And there we go. The end. With the ballroom music playing, which I think is a worse song to sign yourself out with. But it's not the end. If you hit A, you get a fade out. A fade out. And then now, do you want to create clear data and use this as a new game plus mode instead of a previous data? I will, just to say we did it. But with that is Fire Emblem Three Houses done for right now. Next time we even touch this game, we will probably go and do the side stories, which is going to be a much different beast than this game in general. Or we might just do another run entirely. Well, next time, guys. We'll see you all in the next part of whatever the hell I decide to do.